Okay, I'm Sean Chalfin, and I want to talk about these header relays that I've tried to ask GoDaddy to remove for 2 years because these header relays are redirecting SEO. They are bouncing SEO off here, and it's going to Fastly and LAKANA. And I allege that LAKANA is the one that's building these relays. But what I want to focus here again on is this X-UA compatible content IE Edge. That script right there is above the title page. This script is the death sentence for my website, suit.style, and cars.flights, hotels.viajes. It is the ultimate redirect. And I also believe this is what they're using to backlink and backlink me on 206,000 websites, including the state of New York's website. So that was suit.style. This is hotel.beer with the same relay links. And these relay links have what they call Apple Touch icons. And inside these scripts are LAKANA logins to their Facebook, LAKANA login usernames for LinkedIn and Twitter and Google Plus. And there's also a Google Analytics number in here. So this is the error that GoDaddy's search engine optimization tool discovered, and it says there's no title page. And right there is the title line. And the reason this error is appearing is because the search engine optimization can't pull any organic search in here because these relays are kicking it out. And I allege they're redirecting it to Kayak and Expedia. So let me show you GoDaddy's search engine optimization tool that recently discovered what I have been trying to convince GoDaddy for 2 years. Almost three. Now, finally, I showed this to someone who is not my designated Premier Services rep, and he filled out a ticket for it. He filled out a ticket and submitted it, a support ticket, because he saw this. My designated rep who runs the department there, C-blocked this every time. Now, here it is. Run a search engine optimization. And so I've already gone through this once and it rejected it. So we're going to start optimizing. And we're going to cruise right through here and cars. Our page title. Choose a page title for the search results. We're going to choose cars, flights. Here we go. This is the SEO title. We're going to click yes. I've already done this. And it says no title or headline found. So it's going to ask me to come in here and re-edit. So the problem is that those relays prevent the SEO from getting down there. And this is cars.flights when they installed the links. And these relay links are installed after I build the site. It's cruel. It's cruel. You spend all this time building the site, and then they put these relay links in. So that's an Apple Touch icon. And so these are LAKANA relays. And here is how I discovered this. This is a 4,000 page document, but that's not the one I want. This 12,000 page document is how I discovered the relays. And LAKANA is on here 8 or 9 times out of 12,000. And LAKANA, these are all the relay links that you saw in there, but they were encrypted in the header. You're going to see Apple Touch icons right here. Apple Touch icon, relay link. And LAKANA even leaves their Google Analytics number in here. But the thing that I want to point out more importantly, and these all are very important, but the IE edge that LAKANA is associating the header with in a link, and I have to find it. Oh, it's in here. And there's, by the way, Hotel Beer. This is when they're overtaking Hotel.beer and redirecting it. Varnish here. Varnish. And then we have UA compatible IE edge. And there's the IE edge for LAKANA. This is what I was looking for. IE edge LAKANA. Now, that line, and this is the state of New York's website right here, by the way. This line that's a hack on the state of New York, and they're using Varnish to do it. But that line, IE edge, UA compatible, is right there. And it's right above the title page or title line of my website. Of every one of them, UA compatible. And that UA compatible, in my opinion, is attached by LAKANA, and it allows them to backlink me. And they're backlinking me on the state of New York's website. The UA compatible line. It's right above the title page of my site. It's fascinating. And so if you come over here and look up Varnish, there is the IE edge, UA compatible, Varnish. That's the state of New York's IP address. They're tapping in to the state of New York and hacking the state of New York's website with my computer using FASTLY's product called Varnish. And that IE edge, UA compatible line ties LAKANA right into it. Because LAKANA is redirecting my traffic. So quickly, I just want to run this through quickly. This is what the backlinking, the New York, state of New York looks like. Now this is how their backlinking works. They're backlinking hundreds of thousands of websites around the world. In my case, they backlink 206,000 websites, and I'll show you how they did that. This is geo.viajes, and I had geo.viajes translated into 17 different languages. I spent 6 months building that site, and they hacked it, they redirected it, they reinstalled Expedia script into it, and they backlinked it on 206,000 websites. And I'm going to show a video of exactly how these backlinks work and how they redirect. But in this 12,000 page document I discovered, 58 pages and a little bit more, but 58 pages have the script and how they backlinked using Varnish into the state of New York's website. And they hacked it. And they put my domains on these web pages right here to draw traffic, to create stronger SEO, and direct it to my site, and then redirect it onto, in the video's case, Booking.com. Booking.com affiliates. And here is, again, a netstat that I ran. I want to show that IP address right there. The netstat, this was done December 25th, 2018. This was done January 28th. There are, not in this one, but here is the Amazon servers where my A records were pointed from GoDaddy. There is Fastly. There is Akamai. And they're all SSH tunneling me. There's Fastly again, and there's their hacker from Turkey. Now, this is how they're tunneling the state of New York's website. And that was the IP address I was looking for, 104.18.97.34. And it's down here also waiting to connect. Now, they're SSH tunneling the state of New York's website with my computer. And that 104 is right here. It's not exactly the same, but it's in the same place. Now, in this video I'm about to show you, my traffic, my stolen traffic, redirects to Kayak's former employer, Booking.com's former employee, Ross Weber, who used to be an executive for Kayak.com. And they're using Varnish to do these redirects right here. Varnish. However, this is the state of New York right here. Here is the URL, geo.viajes redirect. And what they're doing is, if you click on that, if you happen to be on the state of New York's website, it would go right to Afterneck, which it's not right now. It's supposed to. There it is. I don't know why it took so slow. And so that's my domain. It was a website. I had to tear it down because of this right here. This geo.viajes was backlinked on not just the state of New York's website, but the Department of Justice's, CNN's, and 206,000 more. Now, the interesting thing about these backlinks is that you can manipulate them. Like, let's put woodtv.com on here. WoodTV, there it is right here on the state of New York's website. This is intrusion. And these guys, Chris Ishmael and Ross Weber, were doing this with my domains, hijacking my domains, so they could have some SEO credibility, but they're besides getting the free traffic, they're redirecting the header. And I'm going to show you what happened when they installed all their malware on my computer. And I took videos of this, not knowing exactly how it was working at the time and not knowing exactly what I'm seeing. But I took a video of what is actually happening here when the SEO comes into my website, geo.viajes. Look, you can click on this, Wood TV, by the way, right here on State of New York's website. And this is December 17th, 2018. And here is and I'm going to backlink it, or back it. It goes right back to State of New York site. This is a hack. And they did this 206,000 times. And I allege they're doing this every day to thousands of domains. Every day. To 206,000 websites. Every day. Multiple times. I know what these guys are doing. And here is what happens when the free SEO comes in. And this is what I discovered after I discovered what they were doing with these backlinks. Last thing, I want to revisit this guy right here. Ross Weber, former kayak.com executive, owner of ClickTripZ, owner of Tiki.com. Remember this video.
No matter what you do. And now we're going to hit search, and it takes me right to ClickTrips, and it's asking, it's telling me it's going to search for hotels instead of flights. I looked for flights, and it's taking me to Tiki. It's diverting me away from my site and taking me to Tiki for hotels in Bangkok. And the thing is that there's no back button here to get back to Geo. So
watch how now this Ross Weber here, former kayak executive, former booking group employee, is stealing my traffic and sending it back to his former employer. Booking.com at the time, it's now Booking Group. Now, again, Ross Weber and Chris Ishmael installed these backlinks on my computer that do this, that you can program. You can put anything on here. Here is the FBI.gov. I put the link right here on the State of New York's website. Having figured out this, I can click on it and it goes right to the FBI. This is a hack. Again, Varnish is Fastly's product. And if you come over here and look up LAKANA, which is on here 8 times, LAKANA and Fastly, of course, that's GoDaddy, and they're working with LAKANA because they're redirecting the headers. And every time I install the script of my website and finish it, LAKANA is in right afterwards. That's Akamai. And Akamai, as I allege, is helping Expedia. Here, LAKANA is accessing hotel.beer, and Starfield Technologies is allowing him to do it. This is LAKANA right in the header of my website. And I would imagine this is where hotel.beer is. And it's just awful. So now let's go to Fastly. Now Fastly owns Varnish. And Fastly has been redirecting my browsers. Fastly is tunneled into my servers, and they're injecting all this content into my websites. And Fastly, though, is working directly with LAKANA right here. They're mapping out right here LAKANA maps to Fastly. They're working together hand in hand with Varnish. LAKANA and Fastly. Varnish, 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 and it's just awful.